What's up everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today with the first look at the Canon RF 16mm f2.8. I've got it here on the Canon R6. I did one on the R5 and I'm going to be doing one on the EOS R as well, so you can see if you have any one of those cameras how this lens looks. Right now I'm filming in 4K. I'm at 1/50th of a second, f9. What I'm going to do is I'm going to film it with a few different modes. I'm going to do IBIS, and do IBIS with digital stabilization, and then IBIS with enhanced digital stabilization, which is what you're looking at now. I wanted to give you an idea on what it would be if you want to sit down. I'm holding it on a mini tripod to give you an idea on what it looks like. Watch for any warble in the corners, see if there's any craziness going on, and then I'm going to actually kind of walk through, do a little walking on the pavement, and then I'll walk through this trail around the pond. You probably hear that fountain in the background of the pond. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with just IBIS. So the RF 16mm f2.8 with IBIS only, and then we'll move on to digital stabilization on and then digital stabilization enhanced. Okay, here we go with just IBIS on the Canon R6, the Canon EF 16mm f2.8. I'm at f9. We'll see how we go just walking on the pavement. Pay attention again to the corners, see if there's any warble. This is a $299 lens. So if you're considering a wide angle Canon, especially an RF lens, this might be the one. We'll see how it works. Again, this is IBIS only, walking on the pavement. What I'm going to do is turn it around and walk on the trail. I just wanted to show you I'm not really taking great care to walk. Eye detect on. Should be doing a fine job. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is stay with just IBIS, and then we're going to walk around the pond a little bit just so you can see how it looks with the forest behind you and kind of walking on a bumpy trail. Okay, again, IBIS only. We're now at f2.8. It might be a little bit overexposed. I wanted to give you an idea on what you can get for bokeh. So this is a bumpy trail. Again, sorry that it might be just a little bit overexposed, but I wanted you to see what the bokeh looks like. This is the Canon R6. 16mm RF, walking on a trail, and I'm not going to go into the light because that would be pretty bad. What I'm going to do is try with image stabilization on and then enhanced image stabilization on. So this is IBIS only, and you saw walking on the pavement. Next up, we'll see with digital image stabilization just set to on. Okay, this is digital stabilization set to on. 1/50th of a second, f2.8, same settings again. It's probably slightly overexposed, sorry about that. Just wanted to give you an idea on what we do at 2.8. I'm going to switch over to f4 for the next clip, but it's an idea of what you can get for bokeh and stabilization, walking on the trail. Not taking any particular care. Again, I've got a mini tripod that I'm holding it on, about 3/4 arm extension here, so you can get an idea of the field of view. We'll turn it to enhanced. There'll be a crop, so pay attention to that crop. We'll see if that crop might be worth the extra stabilization, if any. Alright, so next up we're going to do enhanced, and then we'll go walk on the pavement with digital and enhanced on. Okay, so this is with digital enhanced stabilization. You can see the crop versus the other. And that sun's starting to come out. Let me get this up to something that's a little bit more, there we go, maybe a little underexposed. So now we're at f4.5, so you can get an idea of what it looks like with good exposure. Again, IBIS and enhanced digital stabilization is on now. Walking normally, not really taking any great care to walk. You probably could make this more stable if you took care to do your kind of gimbal walk, but I'm not doing that. I just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like without any real care given to walking. So again, Canon R6, Canon RF 16mm f2.8. We're at f4.5 right now with IBIS and enhanced digital stabilization on. And now we're going to go hit the pavement with, this is probably what should be the best stabilization, so we'll walk on the pavement and see if that makes any difference. Okay, here we are on the pavement. This is, again, enhanced, IBIS and enhanced, so this should be the best stabilization. Walking on the pavement with no wood, so see how this looks. Again, Canon R6, Canon RF, 16mm f2.8. I'm at f9 now. You get an idea on what this looks like when I'm walking. Walking at a normal pace, again, not bending my knees or doing anything differently from what I would normally do when I walk. I think that's gonna do it. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you've got an R6 and you're considering this 16mm RF, I think it's probably going to be pretty good, especially with enhanced. But you let me know down in the comments below what you think. Does this look good for 16mm, $300 RF lens? It might be worth it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like content like this, please consider subscribing, and I will talk at you again in the next video.